No, just kidding, it's just a box. Hello everyone, this is Flamzeron, aka YouTube's Tosuke, also Ryan and other names that you've probably heard of me before. And as you can see, this is in fact a box, but it's not just any kind of box. It's actually the Clocktower Rewind box. Specifically, I think it's I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the special edition from Limited Run Games. I've been waiting on this for a little bit, but they started shipping them out, and I got mine a couple of days ago, so I figured I'd do a little unboxing and show you guys what this is all about. We Clocktower fans have been waiting for this for a long time, and we never really thought it would actually happen, but here it is. So thank you, Limited Run Games and WayForward and everybody who, put this together to give us this official release of the game. The game itself has been out for a while digitally, and I'm sure people have played it. I guess that's one kind of good thing about Limited Run Games, their release cycle with the physical stuff, is that it has sort of like a chance for like a second rebirth with like people playing it, I'm sure. I don't really look online to see how people are talking. I haven't really heard too much about this game. I know people were playing it like when it came out, like streaming it and whatnot, but I don't know where we're at, but I'm rambling, but so yeah. Let's talk the Clocktower of Rewind. Would you like to talk about Clocktower Rewind, Jennifer?
Yes, I would.
Okay, good. Actually, I'm not giving you a choice. I'm making you talk about it. But yeah, here's the front of the box with this very nice art of Jennifer being scared shitless of Scissor Man going to cut her head off. Or maybe he just wants to give her a haircut. I'm not sure. But I believe this is fan art originally, and that's one thing that's kind of cool about this whole thing. It seems like it's sort of a made by fans for fans kind of thing. I am aware that the cool folks at Team Cuts contributed that. I think it was that promotional cart for this release, which is awesome. Congrats Diario and everybody. And I'm sure you guys are going to be happily opening up your copies too. But yeah, here's mine. So here's the front, and then here's the side. Here's the other side. It's the same as this side, but yeah. And on the back, we've got some cool copy here or promo text, showing off some of the screenshots. I got a tripod now, so hopefully things will be a little more streamlined. But yeah, I probably should bring it closer. And then down here it shows all the stuff that you can get, which that's good for me because I keep thinking about the stress ball, and I was thinking like, what's that character's name again? Because it's been a very long time since I played Clocktower at all. In fact, I've only actually gone through the game maybe once or twice in truth. But it has everything down there, so we will open up this game and see what or open the box. I guess I will probably open up the game later so I can actually play it, but yeah. So now normally I would use my handy dandy flip knife that I got from my brother-in-law when he married my sister to open these things, but seeing as how this is Clocktower, I feel like there's no better object to open something up than with actual scissors. And you might be thinking these are kind of small scissors for a grown-ass man, and you're right, they are in fact grown-ass or scissors that are maybe too small. But here's the thing: one, at heart I'm a child, and two, I also use it to trim my mustache. So, but try to open this guy up. Snip. I don't know why I'm turning it away, but yeah, let's open this puppy up. Open it up real good. So, oh wow. Without the plastic, the box kind of has this sort of matte texture to it. Or I call it matte, I don't know what you would call it. Looks like there's no real things to really that would make things difficult to open, but yeah, so open you up. This is obviously the most expensive part of the collection. So kind of cool that I got this version. But so first we got the Clocktower statuette. I'm guessing this is probably wrapped. Let's see. A lot of this stuff I'm probably going to keep in the box. I'm also trying to figure out where I'm going to put the box. So this is what it looks like. You can kind of feel, feels nice. But yeah, so there's that. And then let's see. Okay, good. That was one thing I was actually kind of worried about. Someone in the Don't Cry Jennifer Discord server was asking me about the stickers, so hopefully mine came with it. But here's the Dan Barrows squeezy stress ball. That's the voice he makes. I don't know if you knew that. Let's see. Ironically, the game is seemingly the hardest one to get out. So I will instead get out. It was actually. So we got this, looks like a keychain of some sort of statue thingy. Let me open you up and see. Yeah. Got this guy. This is cool. This is a pretty hefty keychain. I don't know if you should put this, you know, anywhere in particular, but yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna probably, I'm looking at everything. I'm actually kind of glad that me doing that didn't like mess stuff up. But, and then here we got the ham item pen. So when you find Jennifer's dad, feed it to him so he doesn't eat you. And got this cool acrylic stand of Jennifer. I think there's another character in here as well. Looks like Scissor Man himself, and I don't see anyone else. But this is cool for those who want like a physical version. Kind of reminds me of the Akihabara store thing. In fact, I'm wondering if that's where they got these from, or if they maybe sourced the same. I don't know. You can find some of the material from that shop on sites online. Oh, cool. We got the soundtrack. It's pretty baller. Let's see. So it comes with interesting. So it comes with not only the soundtrack and like the music that they made for this release, but it's also apparently coming with the voiceover that they do for the voiceover scenes, which I find kind of interesting. I've never really seen that before. And that's kind of cool. And last but not least, if you actually want to come out, okay, is the game itself. I'm actually glad they used this art. I was worried they were going to use the front one. Then, like, every time I'd come down to this basement where my collection is, I'd be scared. But, yeah. Am I missing something? No, I am not missing something. I am a fool. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh, the poster. I believe this is drawn by one of the artists, I believe, or it's a double-sided where it's drawn by one of the artists. So, firstly, the classic art from the cover with the woman and the clock tower hand going through her neck. And then this one, which I think, I'd have to ask around, but I think this is one of the artists from the game. Kind of cool that Jen is all over the place, but that's awesome though. Let's see, am I missing something? Sticker sheets. It could also be in here. No. So, okay. Alright, so it looks like I am in fact missing the sticker sheet. Unless it could be that it's inside the game. That might actually, I don't know why they do that, but it could be inside the game. Should note, just for those curious, it does match. So, and I got the PS4 version. It's available, or it was available, because I mean you can't get this anywhere, at least not yet. I know that Limited Run Games is doing their vault thing where they, tell you what, just to be safe, So I remember I kind of messed up during the Sparking Zero unboxing, where apparently there was actually stuff inside. Inside the case. Nope. Should note though that you can see they do have an alternative cover, and that's actually really cool because then it's the original. I don't know if you can see it that well, but let's see. Just make sure. Yeah, it does look like I am missing the sticker sheet. So I know someone was asking about that. So hopefully other people have gotten theirs. Since I'm probably going to upload this to my own channel, I'm just going to quite frankly say I don't care. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they'll. If other people have missed out though, then that's something to kind of talk about. But yeah, it's got it. Yeah, I have everything else but the Demon Idol. That's what it's called. I think there was one stage. There's one part in the where it's like I think it's like the ritual room where there's no music, but instead it's like a tone. And playing through that stage is actually really difficult for me because like the tone just like messes with my brain and stuff, and I have to usually take my headphones out. So I'm wondering if this is from the same. But anyway, yeah. So overall, I'm pleased with everything. I am tempted to display this because this actually would be kind of cool, sort of displaying. I'm not really an acrylic stand guy. I have a few Tales series ones because they came with. In fact, I think all the ones I have are Tales of Vesperia, but I do have some. A bit of a shame that there's no sticker sheet, but again, I don't know. I feel like it's hidden somewhere. No. So that's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. I feel like there's a spot where you could. It doesn't make sense because I'm seeing like a spot where you could, in theory, have an extra thing, but it's like on like the corner. Let's see. Nope. All right. Yeah, sorry y'all. I don't see the thingy, but for me it's all right. If you didn't get your sticker, be sure to contact a limited run game support. They're actually pretty helpful. A similar thing kind of happened to my River City Girls 2 set because I ordered that and the figures they were doing, but I did them in the same order, and I think that maybe messed things up. Because I got the figures, but I didn't get the actual set, and I contacted them, and they sent me a whole new thing. So they're willing to work with you if you contact them. So if you didn't get your stickers, contact them. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. Really cool to actually have this game officially. It makes me wonder what else they've got cooking. But yeah, awesome. You don't have to be scared anymore, Jennifer. You can rest easy now that the items have been unleashed. But yeah. So if you got this, I hope you're enjoying the game, or if you got it early, I hope you're also enjoying it and making fun of me for waiting to get the game. But I hope this recording setup was pretty good. I didn't have my AirPods in, and I did it in the same area as the Sparking Zero one, but I also have a tripod now. You can't see it, but I bought it today specifically for this. Because I'm thinking like, well, I don't want to have to find stuff to like do things or whatever. But yeah, that's that. I am going to put this game on my shelf. It's going to go right in front, or right on top of Dead or Alive 6, which is on top of River City Girls 2, which is on top of a few games because it's the horizontal row that's on top of the vertical row. So it's actually technically above I think 5 or 6 games already. But yeah, glad to finally have this in my collection, and I'll give it a shot and have fun and go down memory lane. I know this is, an important game for me, but also an important game for the channel because this was, back when, since a lot of people weren't doing YouTube stuff, I was able to actually get a fair amount of views because no one else was doing stuff. But plenty of people have talked about this game already, so yeah. But it's cool to see this, and you might be thinking like, well, doesn't this kind of render the fan translation kind of pointless? Not really, no, because it's a piece of history. It does have the same content as the PS1 version if you're wanting to play this hoping to get that same experience. So if you're wondering, should I play the fan translation or this, I say play this. Because, one, support the official release, and two, it has everything that you'll want, plus all the bonus stuff. Because you can play a version where it's just the base version of the game, I believe. Like there's sort of like the enhanced version with everything, and then there's just like the vanilla version that I think is based on the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom, version of the game. But yeah, go play the game now. Okay, bye. Never mind, I'm fucking stupid. It was actually part of the same plastic as or the same cardboard as the poster, but because of that, and on the back, it's white. On top of this, I didn't notice. So yes, I did in fact get the sticker. So yeah, if you didn't get your sticker, you can still maybe contact Limited Run Games, but check the actual same thing that you got the poster in, and you might actually have it. Okay, bye for real.